know where we can go. I know where we can go. And it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever, and it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Come get lost with me. 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 Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again.
Banshee and Hammer Gunner Driver, go.
Left your channel.
PT, RVM, Phoenix,
User left your channel.
Inu, fantastic. Right. You said that the one part is going to be Cass and Reinsert. What will they be flying?
They have both Hind and MI8s available. That is up to the pilot.
Honestly, the Hind's probably the best given reinforcement waves. Okay, can I get...
Might need
Actually,
a gunner
they'll
for
need a gunner for it.
No,
yeah,
it has been made single crew.
it.
Okay. Can I get the pilot in Viper? Go. Alright, fish. Next. Can I get a platoon commander, RTO, medic, and additional, probably driver? Go. Alright, fantastic.
Just a single caveat for the dear platoon commander. Don't get frustrated if it seems like you're getting overwhelmed with taskings. That's the deal with this thing.
Squads are going to be slightly light. What I might do is going to be doing 2 9-man squads. Right. Can I get drivers for the BTR for each BTR in Holdfast Engineer and Holdfast Engineer? Beyond that, you'll be Rifleman. Thank you, Cheeks. And Dolly, fantastic. So organically, Dolly for Alpha and Cheeks for Bravo. Can I get Alpha Squad Lead and Bravo Squad Lead? Rob, Bravo Squad Lead. Ashley, okay. Can I get Vehicle Commanders in Alpha and Bravo? Fire Team Leaders.
Why not? I'll
Okay.
give it a try.
Right, can I... So you'll be the additional crewman for the BTR, Caribou and Mark. Combat Lifesavers. Combat Lifesaver Bravo. Thank you, Spitfire. Auto Rifleman. Auto Rifleman Bravo. Thank you, Raf. Specialists. Specialist Bravo. Assists. Assist Bravo. Assistant Bravo. Thank you, Radka. So, quick note, the Rifleman will be acting as Auto Rifleman assists. Alpha Bravo Rifleman go. Bravo Rifleman go.
Yes.
Alright, fantastic. And Grenadiers.
Wind, are you okay?
Wind, go for it.
Yeah.
Say what you need.
Yeah, I just wanted. Just remember, you'll be using independent radio frequencies. So independent radio, but normal frequencies,
Alright.
because that's what's in the BTRs and in the.
So you
in
want
the
to check your
air.
long ranges as well.
Yeah, exactly.
User left your channel.
Wind, question.
Yeah.
Do platoon also get a BTR, or are they going to be in something like a gas?
Probably
That-
BRDM if you're a mechie.
If you're mechie, you're getting a BRDM.
Okay.
And there is a shell loadout.
Yay!
Hooray.
Wait,
Wait, what faction were we?
We're
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Which
Ukraine.
era, I think, is the more interesting question.
Well, it is a bit old timeline. You're using fairly modern Russian equipment, and so are they.
So it's like
Okay.
Soviet Union didn't fall.
Something like that.
But Ukraine
Oh,
still broke
But they're
away.
still using Russian flag and stuff like that.
It's almost like it was about 3 years ago.
Yeah,
So
it's the odd
yeah.
one, isn't it? Yeah.
Wow.
User left your channel.
Well, 6.
I would never make
User
something
left
that
your channel.
that at
It's,
any
it's not
point.
political.
Yeah.
User left your
I
channel.
smell-
doubt.
User left your
I
channel.
smell Russian propaganda here.
User
It's
left
everywhere.
your
Is there going to be
I'm
a
sorry,
cyber
this
war
is.
in the
I'm sorry,
background?
this is not the game that Remy played the
User
other
left your
month.
channel.
wait,
User
oh
left
god,
your
not the
channel.
fucking
Who?
Syrian one.
That game is very fun, and the voice lines are amazing because they're by British people They're voiced acted by British people, which makes it even better.
User left your channel. User left your
Remy
With better, I
called
mean
that
funny.
American.
funny.
left your channel.
I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
but the
there
guy
are
is
British and
saying
Canadian.
Channel switched.
Oh my god.
User joined your channel.
ready for us.
Yes.
User joined your channel.
Crane,
User
want me
joined
to
your
find out
channel.
what machine gun you're taking?
Please do. I have no idea.
I will
Will I
have
be
a
going
look.
with an AT or an AA?
We have
Hi, Spit.
anti-air as
Hello.
How are
a
you,
two-man thingy, so I think
Fair
it's
enough.
standard.
Timestamp check.
Headache for some reason. Or will I go with the RPG
User joined your channel.
7 or will I go with the fairly modern RPG 32?
Okay, Win.
Timestamps are activated.
I'd say
Times-
it's
oh, yeah.
7, maybe.
You have a
Okay,
choice.
RPG
You have an
it is.
interesting for you. You can
Right.
have.
I need to find
Hey,
the independent radio.
You listening, Win? No, I mean, Crane.
Yep, ready.
Yeah. You have the choice are RPK, a PKM, another RPK, but this is the 74 variant, or a Ford 401, which is a Negev.
Then a Gav. Oh, okay.
What's the independent radio?
I can't spell. Military equipment.
And to us, the normal Pakistani soldiers, we have a
I know,
choice
I'm just
of
checking to see what
couple
else I
different
can
guns.
grab.
First of all, the AK-74, the AKM, the M4. I don't know what that.
Should I just use any radio?
Fuck is that?
152.
152. Okay.
Uh,
I am concerned.
or-
The
You
Yeah,
have
that-
access to the something called the 4221, which
Fair
is
enough. Scottish. Not bad.
a TAR 21.
so
Interesting.
apparently the Ukrainians use an M4
For
AK.
radios, there may be a JTAC or TIFA. They have slightly more room, if that's what you're after.
No, I was just wondering why when said independent radios, I was like, huh?
Because
using
the
different-
vehicles are using the independent code while NATO uses East.
So you'll
Yeah.
want independent for long range then.
Yeah, that's.
But short range
it'll
you'll
probably
want.
help.
Yeah. So short range you'll want the You'll want the 152s.
Okay.
Are we
Right, so-
sticking with the 152s for short range?
Yeah, we are.
Guess it
Alright.
just makes sense.
There's
Oh,
148 in the
But
loadout.
do I just type in independent and I'll just
Stick
hit
to the
radio, or
loadout
just,
one then.
Just stick to the 152 radios.
Let me check for you.
Does anyone know? Oh, no, the BTR should have a long range in it, shouldn't it? So I went on to I see.
It should do.
What is an independent radio backpack?
The backpack.
I think
with an
there's
independent radio.
the contact ones. I think, not sure though.
Contact ones.
Maybe they are. I'm not sure.
Any idea what kind of boom boom we're taking?
I guess an RPG.
You have the ARC, the 155.
Oh, that one. Okay.
There's only a few then, actually.
I say, Ukrainians use quite a lot of Israel
Right, a
guns. by
contact
the looks of
radio.
it.
Right, I got you.
So if you search for TF, you'll get the T4 backpacks.
User
And if
joined
you
your
have
channel.
independent, so ARC 164 or the PRC 155.
Where the heck is
Apparently we're using independent short range as well.
Yep, and that's what's already there.
Alright, I'm your driver, so have fun.
You will be my Uber
That's what I thought.
driver today.
Yes, your Uber driver, like, you know, I don't know, German stuff.
Hey, Mark, is this the right radio on my backpack?
Do a long range check, you might get someone.
No.
Jesus, ammunition is
Hey
heavy.
Rob,
Yeah.
Shit, how do you change
just
your
asking.
frequency?
These don't have any ammunition.
You want the
have
155 long range?
Yeah, the best to have in the pockets.
I don't want
Wow.
to know.
Can we change it?
How do you
Ashley,
change your
look
frequency?
me
Never
in the
mind.
face. You think I care about
Are we stuck with it?
I do, because I
Dunno.
don't want to be stuck out in the middle of the
You need a
open
micro
with
dagger, I think it
ammo,
is. Is it?
literally.
No, it's not called that. What is it?
I mean, I
It's
I
in
don't
the
sit
watch
in a
tab.
nice armored vehicle most of the
Oh,
time, so I don't
the
care
radio
about that.
programmer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What changed their
I can't remember what it's under.
It's in the
That is a very
watch
good
or like
question. Yes, this uniform takes
Micro
patches.
Dagger radio
Fantastic.
programmer on the watch
Just
Just
tab.
stick
watch,
with
yeah.
the one that you were already given.
What's
Rad-
the independent
Rad, I'm
radio?
just taking heat.
The 154, but you can't change the
Yeah,
frequency on it.
one out of
The
five.
one
I
for,
can't
I
remember
would,
which
I would
one.
say
Don't need
What
to
do you want
change
to
the
change
frequency.
frequency?
So I don't
The
have
one
to search
No,
for
I
Okay.
mean
for
for
only
short
has
range
2
one.
kilometers.
You can just.
Yeah, the 148 short range has 5 kilometers.
There we
The
Amounts, there we go.
154 only
Nice
has
one.
2
Yeah,
kilometers.
cool.
Short range
They're
check.
both independently coded, but
Good check.
that means just
No,
straight up better.
148 then.
Hello?
And this one, at
Long
least
range
you can
check.
change your frequency.
Bring in
Good
those
check.
visuals, but just in case.
Short range check.
Yep,
Good.
loud and
Good
clear.
Ukrainian
Okay, thank you for helping me find the
This
backpack.
is AA1. We're on station.
What is you guys using?
Better variants of the same West, basically.
Who's my AT assist?
Short range
The
check.
one for it?
Landrick.
Good check.
So who do I need to
Okay,
bomb
so you need to
today?
take.
This is AA1.
You see a mix of
Oh yeah, never mind. Disregard.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
I'd
what dimension
recommend
are you
if
using?
you can find a new vest, because that
PG7
vest is
VR.
really small.
Yeah,
Just
there,
a tandem.
there is, if you go for the West,
And
the ones
PG7
below
VL, which is
are from
just
the same
regular.
type, but they are bigger.
From what I'm gonna
Sorry,
guess, it's-
say that once again for me.
you can take it in my backpack if you want, because
West, are you saying?
it's there.
If you have your normal, the West, you
Easier.
can only have
Stand
the
by.
loadout, the ones just below, they are
The tandem
same
one, which is a
camo
big one,
pattern
and
stuff.
the
BR
regular. Yep.
They are bigger.
BL.
And then just standard hodgepodge
The
80 round.
The older,
I don't know if you're gonna need the thermobaric one.
92 is the biggest one.
Yep. If we come into contact with but like lots of people,
There's Ukrainian
that'll be very handy
CP.
to like do it. It's my ace in the hole, you know.
What the fuck?
Put that away. Fucking disgusting.
What is disgusting?
Ooh, this looks really cool. Look at this shit. This looks like terrible knockoff UCP.
Just stick to what we have on. Don't touch anything.
Actually, do you even want me in briefing or?
User left your channel.
Preferably.
Alright,
User
I'll try
joined
that.
your channel.
Do you want me in there too, Caribou, or like?
Yeah, I prefer that. Actually, I'm just gonna.
There are two
I'm just gonna
ICs, they're
take
just the
Ashley
one
with me
commanding the
because-
vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have a long range too. So if I die, he at least can talk.
Me or
There's
Ashley?
a long range in the thing.
Right. Fucking sake, I can all the same.
Okay, there we go. I have a better AK for my.
Crane, in a
Hello.
moment I will take the ammo from your bag.
This is a
Just an
Russian
FYI,
pistol,
this is
right?
gonna be my
And
first
then
time driving.
get you more.
Can I trust
Oh
you?
god.
I mean, it's my first time
I'm sorry,
driving an Arma, so,
Lucius, do you
you
have that page open? What guns I can
What
take?
is a nice?
Yes I do. What do you like to know?
I can't remember what the options were besides the Nagif.
The other option was
Makarov.
it was the 4401, which is a
stop
heavily
it, stop
modified Israel Negif.
Okay.
Then you have the
Sick
RPK
bang.
4. Then you have the PKM.
Cheeks.
And then you have the RPK.
Buddy!
Buddy!
I touched Caribou already.
Moscow, Moscow. Da, 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 da.
I love the fact you've gone for that vest, because you need to carry more ammo than anyone else, obviously.
I need to carry more ammo than, well, than what the regular vest was allowing for. Because if you had
Why?
the regular vest would only allow like one extra mag.
Two mags.
I was only able to carry one. I've got an AKM.
Okay.
You just take a gun like this, it's fine.
Man, you completely changed your uniform.
Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to carry a Western weapon?
Why not?
When I've got the glory.
Why do you want to look anything like you?
When I've got the glory of Russian engineering.
That's so mean, Dolly.
Why was it mean? I was just asking a question.
Yeah.
This gun is better than that gun.
Who wants to be
Because
you?
Putin said so.
User joined your channel.
You're
Why,
fighting
you're
the
getting
Russians.
into the Russian logic.
Oh no, it's
But you're
happening,
fighting the
comrade.
Russians.
Oh no, I'm speaking, comrade. Right, let's get to the briefing.
Color up, guys.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Those are the lower classes. Yeah, those.
No, I know your bird. It's Cheeks' bird.
User
or is
joined
he
your
a tourist?
channel.
No, I'm
Cheeks is my
PR. Caribou wants to be here for his moral
Hello,
support.
AC.
Yes.
ACL.
Dolly, do you want to come
we've
to
got
briefing?
radios already, mate.
Nah.
Yeah, that's him.
No, the testing was just me make sure I turned TV back on properly.
Stop the music.
See. What? Where is there? Is that yours, by any chance? Did we
Yeah,
go back in
AC,
time, or do we have a milk
you
center
might
with
just
us
want
today?
to pause your music because Mark is streaming.
I didn't realise it was that loud. Sorry.
Yeah, we heard it when you were talking.
I'm confused. Who's a milsimmer here, Ashley?
Look at Salt next to me.
That is because that is Salt's Zeus loadout. Don't
Yeah,
worry
that's
about it.
Salt Zeus loadout. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, Zeus loadout. I forgot that.
It went a bit rude.
Oh, hey, Saxon. Oh, bye, Saxon.
It's a pain.
Saxon's
Hey,
gone.
Mark.
Nothing of value was
Saxon's
lost.
gone.
Mark, are you also AA or crew member?
I am the commander of.
Yeah, he's
the
our
VTR.
loadout.
He's also a 2IC
User
of the
left
squad.
your channel.
Okay, yeah. Never
User
mind then.
joined your channel.
By the way, Wind,
Yes.
can the AA crew also take an AA launcher, or is that a no-go?
You can take a Nikola if you want.
I'll take one then.
Yeah.
We'll stay with the Igla though.
Oh, fuck.
Our medic seems to be having connection issues.
Is he?
Oh, bloody
Oh
hell.
boy.
Oh, just Dolly.
That ain't good.
I think we have a spy in our midst.
Ashley, hot mic.
Sorry.
AC, this is not the briefing. I'm just gonna make sure that you're not thinking of taking the BTRs away from the squad leaders.
Like, fuck am I? I'm not
Good.
dealing with that.
I will lick my BTR so you can't take it away from me.
What?
Ha, jokes on you, I weed on them all.
I wondered why it tasted
Yeah,
like a
Mark
pasty.
enjoys that. Hi, Mark.
Someone like that after briefing.
We have a
The
Canadian
non-special
pilot.
people on this side of the wall.
Quiet, you. I'm on loan.
How is Convict changing his gear in the middle of the room?
You can do that in
It's because
Zeus.
he's Zeus, yeah.
Oh, he's a Zeus.
Isn't he all magical?
Are you okay in you?
We had three
Why?
Zeuses,
I just said
actually.
I'm not in your camo.
Yeah, I
I was
noticed that
going to
first.
say,
I was
RVM, would it be
curious as
worth
to
me
why
and
everything
PT
was
joining
sort
on
of
to
changing and swapping
use
on
in the
you?
radio channel keeps the same as 160?
Because he has personal arsenal.
It's me. There's nothing right with me.
RVM.
Sorry, say again. Sorry, I'm back.
Basically, would it be worth me and PT joining onto your
Ashley, mic check.
Hot mic
squad?
again.
Sorry.
Sure do.
Yeah, because because the radios we have the 154s, you can't change from 170 to 160 because there's no screen to click on.
Ah, okay, no problem.
Good testing you.
Oh shit, no, you can't.
PT, when you're done, join onto RVM squad.
Yeah.
Long range check.
Good check.
Good check.
Wonderful.
Hang on.
Short range. For some reason, my short range is still 170, and it won't change. How do you change?
That's preset. That's the thing.
Oh, is it preset as well with yours?
Yeah, I had 160 as preset.
And you can't even use the micro dagger to change
Which
it.
shot range? Because the top one you can change. It has a screen.
Oh,
Yeah, the 148.
Oh.
We'll get 148
Yeah,
then.
148.
Yeah. That's my fault.
No problem. Oh god, no, I'm squad lead.
Oh, so it's also got a much larger range than the 154.
Hi.
Hi.
But hi.
Short range check.
Good check.
Beep boop check.
Short
Good
range
check.
Good check.
Short range.
Alright, do we have
Good.
yeah, ACs
No problem.
here, Alpha
Yeah.
Bravo,
Hi.
Shulkus,
Hi.
Fish.
Hello!
Wake up.
Did I
Yeah,
forget
also
someone?
Alpha's here.
Helicopters?
That is
That's
fish.
He said fish.
That is me. I am all.
Alright, so extended briefing. If you open your maps, you'll see our
User joined your
4
channel.
main border posts. You are stationed at the airfield in the middle, in those barracks near the flag. That is also where your vehicles are and where your spawn is. So any respawn goes through that. There are a lot of trucks that you can use for respawn, or if you so desire, you can ask the helicopter to help you. That is platoon's discretion. As long as, if the Soviets should do anything, you do have some artillery support as long as the radar station at Devil's Castle stand. We do not expect the Soviets to try and do a full-blown invasion. However, in recent years they have several times probed our defenses to see if they could spot a weak
Hey,
spot.
wake up.
Your job is to, with aggressiveness and decisiveness, push back any Soviet incursion into Ukrainian territory. If they break through you, you're to fall back and hold them as long as you can, because if we lose this airport, we lose this region. We know that they have tried pincer movements and attacking from several directions before, so you might, in your deployment, want to eventually split up if you get too many hotspots. Any questions?
Yep.
Clarification of Op 4 composition, what kind of armor and air will we be expecting? Like, do they have CAS or just helicopters?
We
T-72s
have
or just
not
BTRs?
spotted any kind of fast air. We have only spotted, in this training exercise they're holding just a few kilometers from the border, we've only spotted helicopters. We have spotted up to and including T-55s as armor, and it seemed that they brought their summer gear, so the infantry should not be as armored as they usually are, but they're still Soviet. The immediate border area has been has for years been a non-civilian area. You should not expect to see any civilians in the area.
Okay. Did you say if there was any artillery or not? Hostile.
As long as you have the radar at Devil's Castle, you have limited artillery support off map.
I meant Op 4.
Op 4, they have artillery, but so far we don't know where it is.
So possibility of artillery, but
is this conventional or rocket?
Conventional.
The Russians, their whole doctrine is forced on artillery. Sorry.
If it was
yeah,
a question,
we call artillery the god of war.
oh dear. If it was a question for our artillery, we refer to the map as long as it beats the artillery. And I didn't like the sound of that. What just happened?
Something outside of this briefing. Forget about it.
Okay.
You said we've got off-map support in the form of artillery. What frequency?
That's up to you. 6.9 or 6.8. That
I'm
depends
gonna
if you want it or not.
Can I have the artillery and our helicopter on 6.8?
And the
AA
FTA?
is 60. Or if that's okay.
It might actually be better to have you two on 6.8 as well.
Okay, 6.8.
Okay, 6.8 it is.
Yeah, make sure it's on long range too.
There are yeah, let's just call it what it is. There are AI forces
Ashley,
at the
if you hot mic one more time, it's force push to talk.
There are
Continue.
a garrison, small token garrison forces at the 4 posts and at the artillery. They will be able to give you warnings if they start getting engaged. But right as of this moment, we have not heard anything from them. It's all quiet.
Are there any kind of like pre-built emplacements there, or are they just light
There is a
watch
small
posts?
guard post. Yes.
Standard border guard point. By the main
Completely
roads and all that,
standard with a passport check.
So,
and what you call those things with the stop sign that go up and down, the gate thing.
Barrier. Yeah.
Barrier.
Yeah. And what, a squad? Roughly a squad in each of them?
$12 million.
Gotcha.
They are wearing the same camo as you are, and they're on the same side as you.
And I assume we've got no mines or anything set up in our area.
This is our home territory,
Yeah.
and since we're vying to get into NATO, they don't like mines, so we have not put anything down.
Yeah. Right, that should be it from me. Anyone else got any questions?
Enemy AA threat.
Oh, yes.
Manpats.
Manpats, okay.
And the Art Shulker, but they're rare. They're
Cool.
expensive.
I class myself as smart 'cause I'm the only person in the AA platoon that's actually brought a toolkit.
Fuck.
Well, classing yourself as smart already does not clarify that you're smart.
A question for Fish. Does your hind have any self-defense for air threats or not? So
I believe he's got flares, but
okay.
I
But
don't expect to get shot because you guys will shoot the man pads before they'll shoot me.
No,
right?
no. That's not what I meant.
Well,
have you got anything like I don't know what the hind equivalent of a sidewinder is or anything like that?
I
in
do
case
have
you
stuff
get...
like that. Yes.
Okay, just in case you get engaged by air threats.
Judging based
I'll
off
work out
the
what one it is, but yes.
Yeah.
Judging based off the shulker, we should be able to detect the enemy threat in the air 12 miles off before they actually hit us.
Okay.
Right, that should be it then for questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
If we need anything else, I'll give you a
If
yell
shit
win.
turns sour, never hesitate to ping a Zeus. We are 3.5 today because Salt has the hangover. But
Of course he does.
if something feels completely insane or unfair, just ask us to help.
Right.
Good copy.
Bring it to
So expect to be overwhelmed, but if we do,
you do get royally fucked, you might lessen that.
Right.
Basically, if we ask, you will provide
we are
loot.
recommending that you make some kind of plan for your in-search. You have unlimited trucks there. If you lose an asset or something, there are more at the airbase.
Okay, so that answers my question of how many shulkers we have.
Two.
You have enough.
2 at any time.
2 at any time. Okay. Basically, we'll repair our shulkers till they basically die.
Yeah. Inu, can you bring in toolkit or no?
I'm bringing
So-
a toolkit. I don't know if Inu's back to bring a
We've got an
toolkit.
8-man capacity in the hind,
If
which
you
is
have- if you have a
basically
mate
most
room.
of the
I'm only
section.
carrying some smokes anyway, just in case we
MI
have
can
to
do a full
cover a
section.
retreat. That means I'm going to jump out driver. That means we're going to jump out drivers.
Lorries are
actually lob
lorries.
smokes everywhere.
That's speed.
So I'm going to attach SPA 1 to Alpha and SPA 2 to Bravo, because we are inevitably going to have to split up to deal with shit. So I want you to stick like glue to your assigned section.
Would not having one protecting the AA site give a good view for AA operations on the way?
That's what I was thinking as well, mate.
The radar site, yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the raised
But you
position
don't-
as well.
You don't have to be literally behind the machine gun in Russians. You can post up somewhere where you can cover their area.
Yeah. The thing I was thinking, this radar is going to be a priority target for the Russians.
Yeah.
I think at least one section up there would be a good shout.
Yeah, and also that's quite a good staging point for if they need to go to point 3 or point 4 to
that's
as a
a good
reinforcement.
start point. And AA can cover the AO.
Yeah.
Alpha or Bravo, which of you wants to deal with the radar side of the airfield?
Post 3.
What?
Pardon?
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Alpha is going to be.
It's fine,
We'll
Rob.
deal with the radar station.
Yeah, we will do with the reader. Yeah. Fucking hell.
SPA will one will set up there then, if you don't mind.
I thought we were going to set up in each post. Sorry.
No, we don't have enough people for that.
I know.
So this is obviously starting. If we end up getting attacked at say post 3 and post 4, we'll have to send someone over to help with that. But this will be the initial idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Roger.
Oh, Bravo, maybe the town of Vital?
You could set Bravo up on the airfield
Maybe,
with the air asset
Yeah, maybe there, or maybe
I was
there.
thinking about
Yeah, just
right here
anywhere
on the
in
hill.
that area. I'll leave that to your discretion because you'll be down there. You'll be able to see it a bit better than I can from just looking at the map. As for platoon, we're probably going to be floating between the two of you. But our vehicle's not exactly a frontline vehicle. being a BRDM.
We'll be,
Like,
we're
wow.
protecting.
Armed or unarmed?
We have
I
no
hope
idea.
armed, but I have no fucking clue.
Well, there are 2 points you can get armed, like a dinky machine gun or an automatic cannon. But
Or
Or we'll be
ATGMs.
hanging out the top.
ATGM, yeah.
Or
I've said this
maybe-
once, I'll say it again. MI8s don't have arms.
Mine does.
I mean, we were talking
I
about
drew them
BRDM
on.
here. Maybe that's
You
got
drew them on.
I was going to say.
Goodbye.
AC,
Yes.
just
the
a
SBA
idea.
2
You
sits
could
at
always
like
command
Tino
it
in that town
from
area.
Fish Jam.
Yeah, that's your call, mate. Just
Yeah.
stay with Bravo. Tell Bravo where you're at.
It's-
Me and Inyo will
possibly.
just set up on the hill.
Yeah,
Just
but-
just
Yeah, we'll-
just an
we'll-
idea,
You've
you
got a
know.
12-mile
Yeah.
radius
Yeah,
radar,
just-
so anything
Because then
comes
you
in your
can
base,
fly
you
to
can see
wherever
it before anyone else
required,
does.
and you're
Yeah,
already with
we'll call that
Mr.
in over
Fishy
long
Fish.
range.
Yeah, and then if they're going to be
Uh,
an entire squad wide, they're going to get another BRDM anyway.
We've got our
So
short range
BTR
set
anyway, so
to
it doesn't matter.
160.
Yeah,
so-
160.
I don't think Fish is going
We
to
can
try and
communicate
carry an entire squad at
in,
once.
Nah.
Good check.
Yeah, that's.
Well,
that's
No, I think we are all briefed.
You might
right?
have to,
So-
depending on.
Yeah. Go for it.
Good,
Yeah.
yep, whatever
Yeah.
you want. Have a
Yeah.
C2
Yeah, so
bird.
I'll.
Yeah, we can. I'll call
Just
that in.
might make trying to call you in a bit difficult. but fuck
Never
it.
mind. Don't call it in. Just
I'll just have to transfer stuff to you.
Well, the squads will radio through, you'll then tell me.
Where's
Yeah.
platoon? You
Yeah.
guys are platoon, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
SPA is ready to roll.
Okay, cool.
Monkey, are you
So-
RTO, yeah, or
Yeah,
FAC?
I'm RTO.
Do you want to have a second short range channel to me then, if you're in the game?
Can do. Or we can
That's
just be on intercom.
Okay, let me just get
Are
my
you going to brief the section, Mark?
radio.
Yeah, I was just writing some notes.
Right,
Alright.
so that's a good idea. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So we're defending the radio, right?
Go to the Waikiki Shack.
Mark?
Lower index.
We're defending the radio tower, right?
Beep.
Yes.
Beep.
Okay.
Oh my
Beep,
God,
beep.
he's got a
Alright,
go
good.
cut. He's
Tower.
Oh, is he... Oh God, is he gonna go
Oh
up the
god.
ramp?
Squad to the tower.
Oh god.
Rob said to the firing range, mate.
Alright,
What
whatever.
did you say with the go kart junkie pussy?
Hang on.
So on the way.
Lads, you're on the right radio frequency.
Do you have the right radio?
Yeah, 152.
No.
We're not using a 152 short range.
No, we're using the 154 because everyone decided to go for
bollocks.
independent.
Doesn't it 148?
Oh, so we need
No,
to go
we're-
152. Okay. 154. Com check.
Does anyone read?
Yep.
Got you. Don't have you.
Alright, everyone rally up to
I'm on the 154.
Oh, never mind, fire range. Is that you guys over there,
Check
fire range?
your.
Yeah, some of us over by the firing range.
Right, everyone to the firing range.
Hello, Mark. Can you hear me, Mark?
No.
Oh.
You just spoke that one.
Hello. Great.
Short range.
Got you.
Yep.
Great. Speak at short range.
User joined your
Short
channel.
check.
I can't hear you. at short
Yep,
range.
we yep.
Okay, do what?
Oh,
Right,
bye,
we'll
darling.
Just wait for
Right back.
everyone to spawn back in and go kart. We'll just wait for Dolly to spawn back in, and we'll start the briefing.
Dolly was at the briefing, so he knows what's happening.
Great. Can you hear me?
Oh
Yep,
yeah, that's
okay.
true.
Can you not
Anyway,
hear you?
I'm away,
So-
Rob, but I was in briefing
User
anyway.
left your channel. User joined your
Yep,
channel.
I just realized.
I can hear you, Rob, now. Hello, Rob.
All right, come on, let's on the
Yep,
briefing.
hello. Right. So, if you look on the map where Alpha is going to be set, we are going to be defending the radio tower. So, just in case we have infinite artillery, infinite stonks against the Russian forces. And we'll be holding off there in, you know, as long as the freaking op goes, I guess.
And
You talking?
Was there something else? I've completely forgotten.
yep, so we will be holding out at the radar post, setting up there. The Shilka's going to be coming with us and setting up there, one of the Shilkas. We will also be defending posts 3 and 4 while we're there. We won't be sending people to posts 3 and 4 to begin with, only when we have confirmation that there are hostiles coming from those locations.
Alright.
Do we know how the enemy's going to be attacking?
This is SBAA to Alpha Lead. We're here, mate.
I
Does any
believe
squad
it
need an extra
is.
guy? Because
Believe it's Urals.
I
Urals
have
and
a spare that I
USs.
could send off if someone wants
Alright,
They
do
have-
we have any additional mobility assets
Keep
apart
him,
from the
Ash.
BTR?
We do have artillery on our side and also helicopter support.
We have
Yeah,
we have
more mobility
helicopters.
to get to post 3 and
We have
4.
helicopters for
Oh.
reinsert. I believe there's something mentioned about trucks at the airfield. I didn't quite ask about getting there. I thought it'd be the BTR for mobility. Tank-wise, the enemy has up to T-55s. The airfield, we cannot lose the airfield or else that is game over.
Yep.
Alright.
We will also be staying at the airfield.
Roger.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No,
gentlemen.
no civilian presence.
Yep, no civilian presence.
Question. What's
So-
Bravo's position on?
Bravo's position is all the way next to post 1 and post 2.
Just
Oh, it's gonna be in
southwest of the
between.
airfield.
Both squads reporting when you're ready.
Are we all good, gentlemen? Are we up to speed?
Any further questions?
Yep.
Yes.
Do we know what camo the Russians are going to be wearing?
They're going to be wearing the same clothes as us, mate.
They're going to be in summer gear.
Yeah.
Alright. It's a light green. Gotcha, that's fine.
Oh, the digital stuff.
All right.
Bravo is briefed and ready.
This is Alpha. We're ready. Sorry about that, Mark. I completely forgot the whole. Tried to remember as much as I could.
Notepad.
Sukasa.
Hi.
PT.
Sorry.
Double check it. Can everybody hear me on the short range?
Yes, we hear you on the short range, mate.
Who are you again?
Jump out of the middle of the field and
I'm doing it first.
start. Don't head through the pole yet.
Diplo driving.
Don't go through the pole. Don't go through the pole.
through the pole.
Timer starts when you go through the pole, so don't go through yet.
Alpha 2 IC to platoon.
yes,
Just
yes.
quickly, in case I missed it in briefing, how will the Op4 be entering the area, or potentially entering the area? Will it be through helicopter or through
AC, we're gonna, the
vehicles?
pilot's going to go through. we're
Probably a
gonna
mixture of both.
Go to the pilot start.
In a nutshell, yes.
But yeah, to answer your question about how the Op4 is going to be entering, a
Right,
mixture of
everyone,
both helicopter
go
and
for it.
trucks.
Okay.
Party.
Go through.
Packaging manages.
Oh.
There's the BDRMs. Where's my
James, this
where's
is
my
the pilot.
funny BTR? Oh, there's my funny BTR.
User joined your channel.
Alright, I guess we're taking this one then.
Dolly, we'll take the northernmost BTR.
Six, let's go in this one.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
We can wait for the transport.
User left your channel.
No, I can't turn out.
Wait, why am I on the side?
Up on our BD,
Oh, it's-
BDR.
Are we going on?
Right in the
I
back,
suggest
gentlemen.
right on
Don't
the
sit on top of the
inside,
vehicle.
children.
Hey, can a medic have his own vehicle? Because I have to go to 2 different areas. I was like,
I think we're staying close to each other.
Dolly, you driving, right?
Dolly should be driving, yeah. Dolly?
No one on the gunner's seat.
I am.
Who's on the gunner seat?
Yeah, but I
He's
can't
not here.
see.
I'll go check.
Problem
He's
now.
at west.
that as commander, I can either
Roger.
take off with a gun and be effective as a gunner, or I can see stuff.
Dolly may be crashing out.
In which case, Mark, do you want me to stand in the driver until he comes back?
Yes, please. Yeah, Dolly's running on the spot.
Everyone's not left.
Okay, I'll go into the guard again.
oh, great, get to the middle then.
Left side of the vehicle, there's a hatch. That's right in back.
Crew intercom check, Mark, can you hear me?
Say that again.
Crew intercom check, can you hear me?
Good copy.
Yeah, we hear you.
Alright. Driver, engine on and standing by.
Alright, we're just waiting for Rendex to get back in.
Wait, I can actually close my shield now. This is cool.
Dex, you getting in?
Yeah, we're looking for Ash and the blue guy and Red. Because Red is
Alright, seems like we're all aboard.
and Ash is looking for both.
Both squads, let me know when you are at your chosen waiting points.
Copy that.
Bravo, who are looking for two? Long range check.
Good check.
Whereabouts are we?
046096.
Ah, see. Yeah.
We are on the left side
So,
of the end of the
take the first
airfield.
right.
I'll do vector arrows.
Yeah, gotcha. I'll roll out in the meantime. You got a speed limit?
Nope.
Roger. Am I clear to roll out?
This is Bravo, mounted and ready.
Not yet.
Head out to your chosen staging point.
Are we ready to go?
Understood, Alpha will move first. Beer, take us out.
I was going to say that, but alright.
What's left?
Clear left.
Right now you're also on 6-8. Now you need to be in 6-8 at slow range. Yeah, it's a bitch. Okay, you got a GPS. Okay. I'll give you.
Dolly's coming back, he's crashed out.
Yeah, roger.
Do you have GPS?
Yeah.
Platoon, awesome.
This is High Command.
This is Platoon, send it.
We are receiving word from Border Post 3 that they are spotting a small Russian squad coming towards them.
Understood, Alpha, you heard the man, go check it out.
Rob? Do you want to
check it out?
Yep, but do you want to reply?
This is Alpha, we will definitely check it out.
Platoon, this is High Command.
Beer redirecting, going to Alpha plus 3, redirecting vector lines.
Post
Roger.
1 is reporting.
I'm only paying attention to the arrows for the time being.
Fucking hell, why am I being so nervous all for some reason?
Lines.
Just breathe. Focus on the man in the squad. Let Mark handle the vehicle.
Ordinary reports from Post 2 and 4.
Speed limit 60.
Understood, command.
Vector lines
Bravo, go
should
check
get
it out.
you the rest of the way. I just need to do a quick AFK for 30 seconds. Wait, you should be there. You'll be there before I get back.
This is Bravo. If you called us, please repeat last.
As you may have heard from command, Post 1 is reporting armoured vehicle sounds. Please go investigate and deal with them.
Any call sign, this is Border Post 3. We are under engagement from Russian forces.
Whoever's mic is that, turn it off, please. Jesus.
Alpha, keep me informed, and Bravo, keep me informed about any contact you have.
Oh, yeah,
So sorry, chaps, my TeamSpeak crashed.
Ah.
No, it's
But yeah, still good, Rendex. I mean, this is not the first time I squad lead in Arma, it's just for some reason I'm just nervous today. Don't know what's going on with us.
You'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine.
Back.
Welcome back, Mark. Top speed is approximately 80 down the hill. Border Post 3 is currently being engaged. We're heading there, top speed.
Understood.
Yep, I can hear you fine, Randy. So yeah. Yep, so Rob, important thing when you're squad leading is relay the information between the squad and the long range. So if there's something on the long range that you think we need to hear, relay it. The rest of it, focus on having your right assets, so for example your auto rifle, your AT, in the right position. Let the vehicle handle itself. Don't try and do everything at the same time, and don't hesitate to delegate.
I know this, but for some reason I'm just...
Yeah, no worries. Repetition helps.
I'm not functioning properly for some reason.
Don't worry.
It'll be fine.
Just handle one thing at a time.
This is Alpha, we're heading to post 3.
You're implying any of us function correctly.
My replying's functioning?
I don't function at all.
It's all an illusion.
Like my name?
Yeah, he might be having a few connection issues.
Oh, there's cargo. But not just any cargo. A cargo on the controller.
Mark, are we?
Oh, yeah.
Alpha to platoon, rules of engagement?
We currently got no one on the gunner's seat.
on our side of the border, line them the fuck up.
Rob, would you like to pass that along?
Understood. Well, I guess that's the see anything you move moves, shoot it. Like
Not quite. Anything that moves on our side of the border, we shoot.
Okay.
We need her bus.
Alright, we're approaching post 3, slowing down. I'm going to recommend you guys disembark whilst we move up.
Alright, I'm going to hop onto the gun.
Yep. Vehicle stop. Right, Mark, shall I crawl it forward?
Please.
Explosion scene, post 3.
Match the speed of the infantry. Grizzly dismount.
Platoon to Bravo.
This is platoon? No, never mind. Fuck me.
Repeat last, sorry.
Silly.
Platoon to Bravo. How are you getting on going towards post 1 to investigate the armoured vehicle sounds?
This is Bravo, we're about half a click from the objective.
Roger that, keep me informed.
Do you have access to the countermeasures where you are?
No.
Alright.
Platoon, this is Alpha Squad. We are approaching post 3. It is a heavy heavy
Let's see if
attack
it's a
at the
commander
moment.
thing. Nope, it's not a commander thing.
To assist.
Do you need helicopter assistance?
There is a lot of dead at this post. Don't past
somewhere on your right
barrier.
How's the situation looking?
Hostiles north can't traverse gun down enough.
This is Bravo 2IC. Just to let anyone know who's trying to talk to me, I might not hear you first time round.
BA traverse BTR.
Understood.
Right.
I'll try my best to make sure you hear me the first time.
Hold.
The BTR's loud.
Check him out.
Gunner bearing 358 behind the wood line, moving left to right. Target down.
I think they might be friendly.
Yeah, be careful, friendly fire, boys.
Bearing 20, they're down the hill.
Do you want to send a contact report in the meantime, Mark?
Yep. Alpha 2IC to platoon, contacts engaged at post 3.
This is Alpha Squad. We are engaging them as we
This is
speak.
SPAA to
Understood, that's
Alpha,
right.
you guys in contact.
Platoon, this is command.
This is Platoon, send it.
If you need replacement border guards, just call it in and they will magically appear.
You might want to call that in, Rob.
Understood, if border guards wiped out, call it.
This is Alpha Squad. We
Alpha,
need
you there?
assistance. We have got
SPA.
some heavy enemies coming up now.
Permission to use HE on them.
This is Bravo. Enemy APC spotted at post 1.
Flash. Hello, all call signs. This is post 1. We are under engagement by armored infantry, by mechanized infantry, possibly armor as well. Out.
I'm heavily suppressed at this time.
Do you think we're being flanked at this point?
I think potentially. I'm just watching through the north across all the roads.
Bravo, our PCR is down at post 1.
And Bravo's lost their BT.
We'll be sending
Yeah, I heard that.
support to hit post 1 and then post 3.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to back us up.
Yeah, back us up, back us up, back us up.
Assistance at this point.
Understood, post 1 and lane.
That better have not been friendly because that person was walking around.
Nah, they're
sneaking.
wearing EMR 7. They're wearing EMR Summer. It was a good kill.
Where's the one on corner illusions right side?
I almost said called him out to light him up.
Radio check.
That's lunatic.
Good check.
Yeah, this is your SBA station.
Where's the team behind?
This is Platoon 2 Alpha. Can you attempt to make contact with your SPAA team? Apparently they are unable to contact you.
Copy that.
One contact left, right side, Neil. Checkpoint.
Who is my SPAA team? What was that, Mark?
The SPA team should be on the. They are the Shilka team that should have been coming with us.
And they're not here.
This is Platoon 2 All Squad.
Is that a blue beret to our front right?
On the ground, yes, dead.
We're going to try and get it into a safe.
Okay, you might want to call it up that we've got VDV forces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alpha 2 IC2 platoon, we have VDV in the air. Repeat, VDV.
Roger that.
We've got a DVT in the area.
Yes, Soviet airborne troops. There's a guy with a blue beret that's at the border who was shot, so yeah, they've got airborne troops, which may mean paratroopers.
Hello, I'm back.
Alright.
Darling?
This is Bravo, we're
Just marking.
returning north from point, post 1.
You have it, Dolly?
Yeah, I've got it.
I was calling Darling there. You can attach it to the squad through the passenger menu.
Squad. The firing has ceased at the moment. And we also have eyes contact on the paratroopers.
Alpha, this is SBA. We're on station at the radar side. Any specific spot you want us on?
Do we need any Pacific squads, Mark?
Say that again.
Do we need any Pacific squad?
For what?
The PTAA.
I don't know. Do you want to guess? I don't know.
The SPAA is probably the best position at the radar because it's a high elevation point that can engage air threats.
SBA to command.
Yeah, this SBA
This
we're
is
on
command.
station at the radar side.
Do we have an allied helicopter up currently?
Yeah, you're gargled first, that's why.
It does not seem it. It seems that it is very much burning in the forest right now.
Okay, we just had a helicopter ping up on our radar. It's just shot rockets towards post 1.
Then is that declared hostile? Please engage.
Roger that.
I know.
Rob?
Yeah.
Can you just make a bit
Breathe.
of room in your backpack so I can actually give you...
Don't worry.
Second,
I'll give it to myself.
we've been at this location without contact for about 5 minutes now. Might be best to go to the radar station. Also, command said that we could call in reinforcements to our, new guards to our post, so you might want to call it in to get some new guards in.
Right, okay. Platoon, this is Alpha. We are moving to the radio station and we need reinforcements on post 3.
This is Bravo, times 1 enemy armor taken out at...
I'm already on for it.
Okay, I will keep full left.
This is Platoon, understood.
Can the person who is sat in the front of the gun. Please not sit in front of the gun.
Apologies, this is Platoon, we confirm.
Alright, Rob, where should we be heading?
Fall back, Lucius.
Can you back me now?
Alright, Dolly, take us to the radar tower, about 180.
Can I get a pack?
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, hold
Vector lines being drawn for you now.
This is Alpha, I'll see you again. We need reinforcements on post 3. We are moving to the radio tower.
Understood. This is Platoon to command.
This is command.
May we have board guard reinforcements at post 3?
They have materialized.
Wunderbar, thank you very much.
Which way we're going south, aren't we?
Yep, south all the way. Right, moving to Commander C.
You might as well stay on the gun, mate.
Do you want me to grab the gun?
Yep.
Gunner online.
These things have nothing but speed.
If you ram shift, you should be able to hit 80 going downhill. Oh no.
Post of Bravo, Platoon to command.
This is command.
We crash.
May we have a board guard reinforcement at post 1 as well, please?
Hang on.
That is a negative, since there are still active hostile forces in that area.
If you want me to, I can take over.
Understood. Bravo, you have the map. Wipe out the rush keys and you'll get those
I'll
reinforcements.
take over the driving. Just guess that.
Alright. I will function as commander then.
I'm just going to get out. I can't get out.
If he rejoins, you may get propelled, Mark.
This is Bravo. We just got engaged by another PC and must have put some kilos and shot at us.
Quite nice this time.
It is, yeah. Hold on.
Understood, Bravo. We are coming down in a BRDM to attempt to assist.
That can be an upgrade for Arma 4. Smoother disconnecting.
Rendex, do you mind getting in the back, please? I am in the back. Okay. No, it's Mark, sorry.
My model showing is like up on the roof.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm actually sat back inside.
White, so be advised.
Understood. The Hind is flying over that area to attempt to suppress the enemy long enough for Alpha, Bravo, sorry, and ourselves to get there and reinforce.
Copy that.
Yeah, Mark, we're stuck unless Dolly can get teleported away.
Yeah.
This is SDA to command.
Command or platoon?
Right, I can use my B in front of the
Break.
yard.
Break. We need a Zeus help. Dolly is DCing in the driver's seat, and we are frozen in place.
As I was saying, we're the only after Bravo that wiped out the SBA is just, we're just going to sit and hold and wait for the reinforcements to push.
Mark, where are you?
057117.
057117 static BTR.
This is platoon to SBA2. Understood. Ourselves are parked north east of post 1 right now, waiting for
if they can't remove Dolly from the driver's seat, if they can just spawn in another BTR.
We're waiting for
I
Bravo
don't even
and then
think
we're
we
going to
can
come
get
down
in.
and help you.
I could shoot
There's
it.
going to be looking like that. This is Platoon to Bravo?
Double V works. Double V works.
It's not working for me, unfortunately. Yeah, Dolly DC'd, we're kind of broken.
Yeah, I can. Okay, then, yeah.
Could you just teleport the squad out of the BTR, please?
Are you mounted up and heading back down towards post 1?
Yeah, we're currently on that.
Understood.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, we're all stuck.
It's because Dolly's laying out. Can't really do much.
So I'm trying to teleport you, and it's not teleporting you, so you may have to just respawn. I will TP you
Mark,
back here.
possible thoughts. Either. Oh, wait.
Our time.
Right, okay.
Alright, everyone back in.
Take over as driver.
Everyone back in?
All the people who respawn get TP back in.
Yeah.
Is everyone in?
Galaxy's in, yes. Come on. Yeah, we're in, I think. No. Yep. Yep. Galaxy in the pack, please.
Right, let's make our way to the radio tower.
Yeah, all these dials and switches seem to be in the correct place. No, I don't speak Russian.
You okay for nav, Mark?
Yep. I got my GPS up.
Don't touch the red button if it's the hardware switch. Can you manifest?
Hello, hello. Any call sign? I am at checkpoint 2. There is a large enemy force gathering on down the road, and it's making me feel real iffy.
Understood, post 2. I will divert squad over towards you. Bravo, cancel tasking on post 1. We will go mop up that. Can you and your SBA head to post 2?
One Condor, Arma fighting system.
Roger that, SCA, 2 copies.
Send again, Bravo?
We still need to get our PCR.
Bravo copies, we're doing it now.
Why is this thing
Don't
going
worry,
so
I can
slowly?
see your BTR is making its way to you. Keep doing what, keep going the route you're going, and you'll be in the middle.
Because it's got no torque and it's under motorized. Yes, we're going up.
Right.
I honestly don't know how long it'll take for us to get all the way up to the castle.
Possibly around 5 minutes or so. Only speculating though.
Alright, driver at the crossroads, left, left, left. Driver left, 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 left. Yeah, no, you made it. It was perfectly fine.
Bravo's at post 2.
Understood, Bravo.
Alright, gas, gas, gas.
Gotta step on the gas.
This is Platoon to both squads. Cobalt is reporting helicopter sounds near the airfield. Please tell me none of your men are attempting to use a helicopter for their own insert.
This is Alpha Squad, that is a negative.
Are you hitting the shift key, Mark?
Apparently someone's taken a helicopter without permission, apparently.
So
Or-
someone who's not
or-
visual.
It's enemy.
Hostile
it's
paratroopers. Yeah.
two. We are dealing with VDV here.
Well, there's anything fish in that MIA?
MI-24.
Driving up the hill. It's gonna be so much fun.
We've had a hotkey for this.
This is Bravo, asking for permission to stay at
Looks like a
post
Benny's.
2.
Place for you.
Negative Bravo, once you have dealt with the contact, find a position that's a nice middle point between 1 and 2.
We got enemies coming from post 4.
Great, we'll get there next week.
Yep.
Bravo, copy.
Someone vector line it for me, please.
It's on the way. Hold.
This is Platoon Bravo, be they that, head to post 1, we hear gunfire down the hill towards the borders.
You guys hear that?
Yeah, it's our ZSU opening up. Probably best to check it with them. They were firing something.
Rob?
Yeah.
Checking with our
Yeah. Alpha, this is... Oh wait, hang on. Wrong call.
Don't wait for the Alpha.
This is Alpha AAD.
Bravo's mounting up
Yeah, we
to
got
move
me.
out towards post 1.
What's your status?
Engaging multiple hostiles. MIA, thank you.
Copy that.
I don't have gun authority on that.
The AA are getting engaged by MI8 and Ks and all that stuff. Let's move into a system.
I'd love to.
We can't really.
We can't?
We don't have the gun traversal to do it, and we're also we're literally traveling at 17 kilometers an hour up here.
Command, do we have a friendly MIA to the northwest? I'm presuming not.
Okay, so yeah, we got enemy infantry. Yep, good mark, carrying on.
Well, we'll try and do a system as fast as we can with this vehicle. with this vehicle.
Don't we have to go first?
We may be coming up on them pretty quickly.
Turning left.
Hello, BA and Mark, I'm on your route.
Hi, darling.
I am now your reactive armor.
How far are you away from the away from the radar?
Paratroopers landing north.
Go ahead.
We're going to try to assist you, but
This whole having
this vehicle
SPAA
is
on our
we'll try and
frequencies
get
not
this
working.
Or 2, sorry.
Let's try and reach the AA.
Might like the post 1, can you go deal with those paratroopers?
Right, Mark, we should be coming up on a turning left imminent. We are in Indian country.
Okay. Rob, do we want to head to the radar station or do we want to go to post 4?
What did you say, Mark?
Do we want to head to the radar station or post 4?
We're heading to the radio station.
Right.
Alright, driver, slow. Stand by, turn left. Hostile forces reported danger close. I'm going to recommend the infantry dismove. Driver, turn left,
We are
slow
engaging
speed.
enemies at the radio station.
And halt.
Keep me informed if you need any support.
Infantry
Copy
dismount. Contact, enemy target, bearing 338. Watch my tracer.
Bravo 1 I see is at direct post 2, my QIC is with the BTR. Gonna say south of me.
Alpha Squad, be advised, both contacts east.
Understood. Are you okay to attack?
Infiltrated sentries.
Yeah.
Roger that. Keep me informed.
Yeah, crap. Got the hell.
Just tell me where you want to be.
Keep crawling forward that way, we can be mobile cover.
Right, I'm on your 6.
Well, everyone's in front of us at the moment.
Alright, increase speed, Mark.
As in, like, they're on our right-hand side where the enemy contacts are.
Yeah, heard. Are you acting as commander?
I'm still on the route.
Okay, driver, hold.
Driver,
Friendly's in the road front.
Team.
Dolly, get in as commander, take over as commander.
Please. Unless you want to be driver or whatever.
You advise I do have RPGs again.
Driver, advance. Orientate chassis, left. Halt.
Bravo platoon. Team times 2T55 north of point 2. Yes.
Understood. I'll direct the helo over to help.
Mark, do you want to swap seats?
Box.
Yeah, I'll go in passenger.
We've got enemies right on the radio.
Roger that, do you want us to advance?
Yeah, advance.
Alright, driver, takes front. Hold the road.
That's on foot. Walk towards the radar and assist the AA.
Right, be aware I have a blind spot to my 1 o'clock.
Roger.
Negative, not just because PID, but because you have your own vehicle.
I'm going to take quite emphatically, I don't like
Be
this.
advised, SPA 1 down. Fucking you.
We've lost the SPAA.
AA down.
Alpha is
Kilo
going
above.
to do extra supporting the mark locations with wind fund.
South, east, Blackbird.
Guys, mark friendly locations with friendly coloured smoke. Repeat. Friendly coloured smoke to mark location. Hold position, Dolly. Phoenix is down.
No, thank you.
Roger that.
I've marked my location blue smoke.
The radar on the heavy fire and I'm hit at the moment.
Understood. I'll pass it on. What's the nature of the tasking?
Hello. Oh shit, you got wiped out.
Hello. Could we have something faster than a BTR 70? But still has like the same sort of firepower. Because the BTR is terrible at going uphill.
Let me see.
This is Alpha Squad 2 Platoon. We have lost an SPAA and a BTR at radio.
Be advised, Alpha, this is SBA Lead 1. There's one of my crew survived. He's at the burned out SBAA.
Copy that. We'll try and find him.
Understood, Alpha. We are going to head up and attempt to support you.
Yeah, I need the AA Vic back, Crane. Or Wind, fuck. Shit.
Mark, try the 80.
Thank you.
This is Platoon to Bravo. We are going to send the air support towards you. Can you clarify nature of enemies you need hitting?
Who am I going with?
There are no targets for air support. Please disengage.
Ma, do you want a Viking?
Understood.
I genuinely don't care. I genuinely don't care. Everyone mount up.
Get in. Do we wait for Dolly to respawn?
Yeah, let's wait for Dolly to get in.
So now we've got another half-hour drive.
I don't know. I don't know if this one's faster than the one we had before. This is the BTR 80.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better or what.
You want me to try to drive them up?
Nah, you go for it. Do something else. You can go and Dolly. I'm not first.
It should be the exact same speed.
We have border patrol ready to deploy at
We're in
post
Galaxy.
1 and
right, he's in. Go, go,
as
go.
they seem
I'm
clear
in
at
on
this
gun up.
moment. Would you like us to deploy them?
Yes, please. Come on. This is Platoon to Bravo.
Don't go off-road.
This is Bravo, send it.
We just got word from Commander.
I mean, I think I've got more of a chance of actually getting some speed if I stay on the road.
Alpha may still be under fire there.
It's just that, to be honest, we're probably best off falling back to the airfield right now, because we don't have the ability to redeploy, we can't win any firefights.
Yeah.
Because considering terrain, the ETR 80 or whatever is utterly fucking useless.
I think I'm going to call that in actually, maybe to call that.
Mark, are you on crew?
I'm now.
Roger, mate.
Rob, can you hear me?
Yep, got you.
Oh no, Rob.
Crew check.
Yeah, good check.
Doesn't help when the fight's against
Rob, short range check.
resistant everything.
Out of range. Oh, he's dead.
Would the
Have you tried
area
on range?
be moving up to the radar site, or
whoever needs them?
Alpha 2 IC to 1 IC. Yeah, he's down.
Yeah.
Yay.
So this has got a tiny bit more speed actually on the flat. But I honestly don't think that going up it's going to be much better.
Can only hope.
This is Platoon, send it.
And this whole fucking having the SPAA on our frequency is not working. I don't understand why you can't just have an alternate long range on 6-7.
BTR behind.
That's what it says. BTR will travel on that.
Understood.
Because what's going to happen is we're going to get into contact zone and then we're just going to get dropped by an RPG again.
Yeah. It might just be better for us to push with the infantry forwards than the tank, the NPC in front behind us. Because, to be fair though, we went up a mountain pass.
Platoon, this is Command.
Very, like, surrounding trees without any actual...
Yeah, this is
We have
better.
magically been able to upgrade all BTR 70s to 80s since they can actually go faster.
Understood. That is great news, Command.
If you, for some reason, still have a 70, it can be exchanged.
Just going a bit
far too strong here.
Platoon, this is Alpha. Sorry, two messages went over themselves there. Can you repeat?
comms discipline another time.
SPAA we marked our position with
Oh yeah, I've turned off long range.
We just got engaged by what's to be an MI-24 or something corrupt with guns.
Serious? Come on.
Russian Rodeo with guns on it, and we've just definitely knows we're sitting here. Do you want us to relocate to the radio tower with Bravo?
Independent code though.
Negative, relocate and cover the west flank. Bravo, go.
Okay, do copies.
That should be okay.
Waiting. Helicopter pick up at post 2.
110.
110.
Roger that.
Let us pass.
Site with suitable cover site.
110 check.
Bravo, copy.
Yep.
Mark the blue smoke.
Roger.
Oh my god, come on.
Rob, we're almost back at the radar station, about 5 minutes out with this red.
Bravo, top blue smoke as landing site.
Confirmed, fish has been passed.
DA, I don't know why you're complaining. You know, the specifications for this vehicle say they can fly at 200 miles an hour across any terrain. According to the Kremlin.
Get on that.
Rob, you up?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the remains at the radio tower.
Okay, what does it look like at the radio tower?
Radio tower is
So basically we did nothing, got wiped out by a
This is
nothing.
platoon's command.
The Kremlin also states that this thing can stop any
Large
tank
swarm
round.
of hostile MIA just blew in from the west. Do we have any kind of air support to assist?
Understood. I will see what I can do. Likely it's a Russian air assault. We're going to have to get some more fast air. If you do have an MI-24 or anything like that, or Shilkas, do get as much out as you can. It's likely an air assault. They're both going to
We have multiple MIAs flying over the radio tower.
Yes, Alpha, apologies, we have to call that in. Can both SDAAs expect to deal with that swarm of MIAs?
There's time to see characters going backwards.
Can you one directly on top of you? Right.
This is Bravo, disregard helicopter reinsert. We're going to drive to the radar station.
Okay. Yes, 30 kilometers per hour top speed.
Bravo, Alpha. Apparently there is a large portion of
20,
landing at
14.
the airfield. We need to go push them off it.
You
Copy that.
fucking... Oh no.
All remaining Alpha squad, return to the airfield.
Turn around, we're going to the airfield.
Well, we've only just fucking got here.
Alright, BA, just... BA, we need to wait for the... We need to get everyone back in.
Platoon want us to fall back. As much as I don't like the idea.
Rendex, get back in.
Shall we... Is it an idea to ignore the order and try and recapture it?
You missed.
BA makes up back to the road and then head up to the radar tower.
Guys, I have a helicopter.
That's good. We've got a BTR now. We're bringing the BTR up to the radar tower, radar station. Can everyone get in, please?
In a few hours.
Everyone who is at the radio tower, rally up at the front road and be ready to get picked up.
What would also be helpful is that if you guys were also to run down the hill so we wouldn't be struggling
And also
again.
run down there.
Copy.
Follow the road, please, because we're about to make a bend.
This is Alpha Squad Platoon some of the MI8s are landing right on top of the radio tower.
So did he just sort of wait for us to be right in position before calling that order in?
I don't know. I don't.
Change of plan, boys. We got MI8s landing right on top of the radio tower. Get up here now.
Bravo copies.
It's a clear order. It's fine.
I just feel like, I mean, we're right. Well, I think we all just feel like we're all being pulled around.
Understood. I will let Export know.
Gunner MI8 hovering right ahead. Weapons green.
Back up.
Stop the vehicle then.
Everyone dismount. Crew dismount.
Roger.
Good shot.
Driver engine up and dismounting.
Is that a friendly helicopter to the north-northwest?
Gunfire north.
Dolly, tell me where you want to be, unless you want to swap or whatever.
North-northwest of the airfield, sorry.
Mind. I'm just,
boys.
I'm just listening to the long range, and my head is exploding.
Of the
I've stopped taking notes
burning all
because
over the
it's
airfield. I'd like you to do a
Every
quick
couple
sweep of
talking
the
over
airfield
each
to make
other?
sure it's clear, then head to help Alpha at radar station.
Also, friendlies that are active in the AO.
Is it worth telling him that radar station has been held?
Let's wait for it to be confirmed by the squad.
Well, you know, we're on
Hostiles inbound east, closing.
This is Alpha 2 IC to
Turn
platoon.
turn the vehicle
we
round.
are holding the radar tower.
This is Bravo. We're at the far north side of the airfield.
Where do you want to be? Sorry, Dolly.
Understood. Alpha and Bravo. Alpha, bloody good job. Hold your position. Bravo, sweep
are you
the
able to reverse us into the
and then
mouthway
return to a holding
of
station.
the fort so I can actually just face out?
The airfield was staying position under the radio.
This is Bravo. We found I repeat, a hot pink T-72.
Proceed, Redux speed actually.
They're flanking around to our east southeast.
Understood, Bravo. I will task fish for it. It's not enemy, it's friendly. Bravo has a hot pink T-72.
Can only necessary commands come over the long range, please? Yeah, I'm losing my chill.
Shit, boys.
Yeah, I've noticed, mate.
Okay,
Right, press forward a little bit so I can get a bit of gun downward pointiness. That'll do. Yep, perfect.
Contact 7-6, sporadic.
You okay, Mark?
7-6 on Castle is friendly AOA engaging pilot.
Yeah, I think there's still infantry around that pilot.
Alpha, do you have any eyes on any more AA or sorry, any more air threats, or
This
is
is
it only
platoon
ground?
to any SPAA assets on this net. Reminder, you should be on 6-8, not 6-9.
Yeah, seems quiet.
Understood, thank you.
Just
BDV 111. Target down.
Platoon, this is command.
This is platoon, send it.
Advised, we are sending a friendly bird to check in on post 4 since they have missed their last 3 check-ins.
Understood. I will divert a squad to assist also. Alpha, you heard the man. Can you go check out post 4 if you are free of contact at the radar station?
Copy that, platoon.
This is Bravo. Question. Are we allowed to have our T-72 and our BTR-70 or...
Rob, is it worth sending a reduced team to
I will
go
deal
and
with it
check
one
that out?
moment.
So we're not abandoning this to come back and do this assault again.
Sure, go ahead.
I was just making a suggestion, mate. You know, it's...
Yeah, I agree with that suggestion.
Right, blue team and BA, back to the ETR, please.
Half remaining people will be here, and then just go to post 4. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's not fine.
Right, take the medic with you to post 4 as well, just in case.
I would suggest leaving him here because we've got an armoured chassis. You don't.
You make a good point. Okay, medic, you stay here.
AFO.
In.
Okay. Rendex Landrick? Oh, you're on.
Anyone who's in red team, you are staying behind. Blue team, you are going to post 4.
What about me then?
Landrickson.
Join red team. That was
Rendex, waiting on you, mate.
Do we have a friendly gunship to our west?
Rendex? He's probably
I reckon we just go with what we got, mate.
Right, Rednex is potentially AFK, we're moving out anyway.
No, Rednex is with me.
Then how come he's not responding over short range?
Hold on, Mark.
We can't hold here, we're in a kill box.
Radio, he can be down to the vehicle now.
Am I going to be on the road on the inside?
We've already moved out, just stay there.
How hard is it to take the right radio? It's quite frustrating.
Platoon, this is command.
This is platoon center.
We have lost contact with the bird we sent to fly over post 4. His last words were, I think they're here, everyone.
Stand by for heavy contact.
Alpha, you heard the man. How close are you to post 4?
I have sent a small detachment to post 4, they'll be on their way.
Why? Is it on the long range?
Yeah, your whole squad by the sound of that.
What
I'm
sounds
also
like
going to have Fish do a flyby when you start nearing that.
Break.
You mean as opposed to the rest of the officer?
Command, platoon, this is command. We have a limited time offer for a rapid redeployment of all available assets to Devil's Castle. Would you like that?
So one bit of feedback I'm giving for the office, I don't want to hear the SPAA on our fucking squad frequencies.
Including vehicles.
You know, just use alternate long ranges for a fucking reason.
Exactly.
It's only 10:99 a month.
Can we have entire platoon at radar station?
Everybody stand still. Everybody who's not
Very close, so go through close now.
Fuck, direct front.
Hit.
We have been engaged direct front. Guns and hull is red, reversing up.
No countermeasures, no countermeasures.
Out.
Smoke's out.
This is Alpha 2 IC. We have been engaged en route to post 4. Heavily occupied. BTR-AT has been destroyed.
Understood. Alpha, Bravo, and Platoon are being relocated by the power of Ukrainian magic to the radar station, from which we will head out towards post 4.
Right, move back. Move back. Head southwest. Retreat. Fall back.
This is Bravo, Platoon sender.
Dolly?
We just lost both our AA and WTR-AT.
Okay, let's counterattack.
Understood. The
They will be replaced. Ping us, and we will replace.
Platoon, this is Alpha.
This is
What the hell?
Platoon, send it.
Gun jam.
Bravo is at the radio tower for some reason.
Sorry, just medding myself.
If you did not hear over the radio, we have had a not so subtle hint from the Zeus and High Command that we are going to be needing to move in force to post 4.
Copy that.
This is command. We are gonna make a respawn point. Please inform all players. There will from now on be a respawn point.
Understood, Command.
So do I.
This is Platoon to both squads. We are going to form up at the radar station and then we are going to move in force to post 4. Fish will be performing aerial reconnaissance and attacking our targets of opportunity while we do this.
Fuck off. Alpha, this is Alpha 2 IC, we need escort over post 4, we are pinned down.
This is Platoon, understood. Fish is already there, on his way.
This is Bravo. We're mounted up and ready to kill them.
This is shit.
Which side? Northeast, south, or west?
This is shit. If I get Zeus healed again, I'm just gonna respawn because being Zeus healed on a point where I'm caught in a crossfire, and we have
Platoon to second half of
what,
Alpha
BTR
at
60 or is it
Are you mounted?
BMP, whatever. There is something with a big fucking gun shooting us, and we have nothing to engage it with. Bullshit. What a bullshit.
So is this the point where we surrender, Mark?
You know what? Actually, no, I should have done that. I should have just surrendered while we were surrounded there.
You'd have been shot by the platoon's worth of VDV that were apparently waiting in the building.
Mm. The one that got me was that I was killed, like that I was downed. I then got Zeus healed, only to be shot again at by the whatever armored fuck was spawned there.
Yeah, sorry, that town was supposed to be occupied and you were supposed to have known that before you went in there. The platoon got to pass that on because they got a call that a friendly helo that went to investigate 4 got shot down over that town.
Yeah, I inferred that it was going to be heavily occupied. I didn't expect them to be right around the corner from when I turned up.
Yeah.
You know, and the usual concealment is useless against them because VCOM is shite.
God, I can't wait for lambs.
Can we just kill it and start it now?
I'll talk to Spark. I'll talk to Spark.
Yeah, I mean, I would be more than happy just to drop VCOM right now.
And
I don't understand what the fuck the point of that is. We all got wiped out, we're respawning.
I don't know what that is. I don't know if he got wiped out as well.
Oh no, he died, he died.
They should have taken the teleport to the radio tower.
This is Platoon to both squads. We are going to be regrouping at form-up point. Aerial force believes that it will be possible to drive out the Russians with a concerted push.
We'll be stopping at the form-up point marked on the map. With Bravo squad.
Bravo to Platoon, we are at hold point.
Understood. Platoon to Alpha.
This is Alpha. We are moving our way to the form-up point.
Yep.
Understood. Are you at full strength, or will you need some brought up by
I think I do.
from the respawn pole?
Sure. Anyone in this one?
Some of my boys are coming back to get the vehicles, but we are
I know I
already
haven't done a
in
good job
ATR at the
today
moment.
of being vehicle commander in 2IC.
Understood. Let me know when you're at form-up point.
Copy that.
But this is just I don't know.
It's grinding my gears, mate, as well, if I'm completely honest. Could you go on to crew?
Okay. Okay, we've got another BTR 80. Dolly takes out. Takes northeast, please.
Northeast, roger.
BA right. Hold. I'm just getting out. You okay? AFK. He's AFK. Right, takes our head north. Head to the farm, right?
Roger.
Back to the map. Armored, no offense, but we're on pretty much single lane roads.
Yep. I'm not even bothering with roads, mate. Oh shit, I've missed the format point.
Yeah. Alpha 2 IC to platoon, we are BTR 80 is moving in from the west, or it's friendly, it says.
Understood. We will not engage you.
Just watch out for the trees falling, you should hopefully see us coming.
Whoever is the vehicle behind us, can you please move in front of us? I'm not stopping.
Are we going?
One moment, let me just coordinate something.
Okay, what time actually is it? Right. As soon as this op ends.
Mark, Dolly, you read?
Yeah, we've hung up and we're being eyed. Don't move back. Dolly, move back.
Yeah, we read, but...
Oh, fuck. Hostiles moving up from the north.
Understood. Both squads, if they are that close, dismount and engage.
See if we hadn't moved up. Actually, yeah, good job, Dolly, moving up. That's, we wouldn't have known that rocket was going to be coming.
Yep.
And we could have actually lost more.
Yep.
Who's Man Zeus?
It's wind. Again, I just, you know, I want to ping him and have a chat with him and say it feels as though we can't win. You know, it doesn't feel as though we have a chance of winning, not necessarily because of the forces we're up against, but also the leadership.
We need better vehicles or less objectives to hold.
Possibly.
Station, where
to? We've moved to a farm-up point outside of
We'll go and get him.
Castle. We'll come back and get you.
Platoon wanted to do a frontal assault on point 4.
don't think I'm going to be able to stop.
We fucking are.
Be observe black line on map with a fault map.
This is Platoon to Alpha and Bravo. Status?
This is Alpha. We're waiting at the former point.
This is Bravo. We are... One moment. Told you we'd make it. Bravo's okay.
What's your location? Are you still within close proximity to the format point?
Again, we're how long ago was it that we told him not to take 60 meters out of the town?
Understood. Do not advance any further than that because our current orders for CAS is to strike anything north of the format point.
BA, we're coming to pick you up. Follow black line on map. Who the fuck's shooting at us? Shilka, stop! Stop! We are friendly!
Platoon to Alpha, we've just lost our BTR from Arma glitch.
Understood, the Zeus's will deal with it.
Can you actually hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
you, mate.
Did you hear any of my previous transmissions?
Yeah, we were replying as
And
well.
we, yeah.
Fuck. I'm just gonna ping Zeus. No, I'm just gonna ping Zeus.
We just driven all the way back here to come and pick you up, mate.
Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. I think we're all a bit done.
I'm fine.
This is
I'm
Platoon
just,
to
you know.
both squads. Mount up and break through for post 4. I will let Air Support know that you are doing this so he does not strike you.
Bravo is mounting up.
Let's retreat ever request.
And there are fresh BTRs just by your formal point.
I don't know where.
If you lose any more.
I don't know where he is gone. I don't know where he is. Dolly, stop.
No, I don't want to get on the fucking piece of shit cunt fucking top. Oh my god, I fucking hate this.
Alright. Dolly takes back.
Platoon to both squads, reference purple lines on the map. CAS will not strike anything southwest of those two.
Really?
What?
Is that a fucking tree?
This could be friendly BTR if you're referring to us.
Negative. Gradient looks like we have back up the format point.
Gunley is slightly damaged. Whoa! Who the fuck is that guy?
Seg hunt now.
Who's the platoon?
Platoon is AC. And monkey.
Alright.
Is the gun usable?
Yeah, it's usable. Right. This is the Alpha
Everyone rally up on
2IC
this
vehicle.
BTR.
We are at the Bravo BTR pause.
Rally up on the BTR at the east.
Understood. Can I have everyone mount up and break through for post 4?
Where is everyone, by the way?
Rob, where is the rest of the squad? Where are you?
We are at the former point still.
Bomb up point, turn us around.
Bravo is mounting up with the last man, and we're going to get moving.
Understood. Alpha?
Where are you?
We've gone ahead because we thought you guys had already moved ahead.
Oh, we were waiting for
coming
you.
back.
This is Alpha, we're moving now.
Understood.
Friendly BTR Bravo.
Lander.
Alright. That wasn't
Sorry
us.
about that launch.
Oh, here they
Go,
are.
Ethan.
Here they are. Yeah, turns around.
Okay, we're following you, Mark.
Right, takes out, follow the road.
Right, we're right behind you, Mark.
So, are we infiltrating to end those?
Nope. We are pushing to take back post 4.
Oh my fucking god, why? BMP, front on the road. Directly on the road.
It's destroyed, I think.
Are they friendly to my front right?
Yeah, they're friendlies. Apologies, I can't see them. It's actually...
Bravo has dealt with the BMD.
Understood. Bravo, Alpha, what progress are you making towards post 4?
Contact from.
Hostile.
Currently head up in town of north, engaging individuals.
Roger that.
He's dead. He had a 20mm hit him, he's very dead.
Target front. Target destroyed. Ceasefire. Driver advance.
Down.
Why is the rest of our squad still not dismounted?
Driver bearing 146 left to right. RPG. Send it. That entire tree. Fuck it up.
Let's go that.
Mark.
I don't have an RPG.
PA, get on the crew, mate.
Traverse gunfire right. There, in the open, VDV. Rendex, stop fucking Oh my god. And now we can't see shit. There, direct front, RPG.
I can't traverse my gun any further if they're laid down. Stop. Forward. Is that a friendly BTR? I have no idea. So it looks exactly the same as ours. Oh, watch out from here.
I'm fucking throwing grenades.
Right, hold right.
Back it off. You just been hit.
Additional contact 075.
spawn up. Marcus, spawn up.
What the fuck is there? Kilo 283.
Try and get a mark out.
This is Alpha Quad Platoon. We just lost one PTR.
Understood. Bravo, can you go and assist them?
Confirm.
Wonderful, thank you.
Oh, Landry RPG behind me.
I'm not too sure. I didn't hear it fully.
It's okay. We got one BTR on standby.
Platoon, please repeat last order for Bravo.
Copy that.
Yep. Hey Dolly, you there?
I'm here in body, not in mind.
Do you want to come outside?
What for? Yeah. Are we just having a 5 minutes?
Think so. I think that might be best.
I'm not angry. It's just we're in. It feels like we're in. Actually, have you pinged Windwalker?
No, I haven't.
I am.
Yeah. I want to know what he expects to happen. If he was expecting something to happen.
You two okay?
Where's Win?
let me just mute Zeus chat.
That's right. Okay.
There we go.
Win,
I can hear
Dolly,
you now.
watch it. Spawn. You two okay?
Honestly, it's felt as though we have been in an unwinnable fight from start of this.
I am here.
I was just saying, mate, it's felt as though we were in an unwinnable fight from the start of this. We've got vehicles that, which, if you put a mild incline in front of them, they struggle to get over 10 miles an hour. If you look at them, they instantly fucking blow up. And also, there's been PID issues because the enemy have the same vehicles as us.
Yeah.
And also, that's not even going into the, command and leadership side.
Yeah.
Just
I have been taking note throughout this. It was a bad idea for start to take two so similar factions, and that is completely on me, and I'm gonna address that in the debrief.
what were you expecting So I just want to know. I'm not trying to tell you off in there. What were you expecting to happen? What was the plan?
Neither do I.
The plan was to have like one or two hot spots and have one squad, have you guys race there, and then race to the next hot spot, and then race to the next hot spot.
I saw you, and I was
Okay.
sad.
Rendex off shouting, please.
And then for the end here, gently
through the pole you go.
Notch everyone to go for a final combined assault on that town. That was the very general
Radka
plan.
through the pole.
And I believe we're almost done.
Okay. This isn't a telling off or anything like that. I just genuinely wanted to know what was like, as I thought, like when you were saying, oh, if the airfield falls, that's it. I was expecting it'd be like eventually we would be pushed back and a retreat might be called and then we'd be at the airfield. But
minor injuries, but we are patching up.
That was like bravura. I was trying to like instill something like we have to fight this and stuff like that. I never want you guys to be in a fight you cannot win. And I am so sorry that it has felt like that. Give me a sec, by the way.
Again, not all of it is on your side, mate.
There's been a lot of issues with this op, and again, like Tori said, not all of it is on you.
Yeah, but some of it is.
I think,
Team Command.
honestly, I think the best thing probably would have been if
apparently what has happened is the Russians
worst thing I did was
made a mistake.
Thing.
They're meant
I should have done normal
be doing live fire exercises in and around their own border areas, and they apparently accidentally came across the border, which is where all of this misunderstanding came from. They have issued their most sincere apologies, and they laud your ability to hold off such a superior force.
Basically jumped in.
I think it's index now, guys.
It is index now.
Yeah. So it's basically just platoon not using their assets properly.
And well, listening in on 6-9, he has had absolutely zero feedback from his SLs.
I've tried to help.
Yeah, I know you have, but Ashley and who's in that squad, by the
Rob.
way?
Yeah,
Rob.
Let's.
Leave it.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
I got 3 riflemen before, and I got a couple as
Quiet.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Are we out? Almost.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, Zeus.
Thank you all for playing this with me. There is a lot. If I ever try that again, there's a lot I will improve on. I am never gonna put so close looking to each other factions, pitting them against each other. For the sheer amount of PID issues that's been around this. And I am gonna look into ways of making BTRs go faster or give you newer BTRs from the get-go. But all that said, with the problems and stuff like that, you guys did amazing. This was supposed to be like go zoom from place to place. Like one squad is dealing with one outpost when another is dealing with another, and you guys did that so well for the first half, and then very strongly hinted that you should go together to take the last post, which has been severely overrun by the Russians. And when that attack happened, you absolutely blitzed through them with an aggressiveness that is commendable. Thank you to my co's. I could not have done this without you, and I will not do it again. Over to Platoon.
Yes, so first I would like to thank all of the Zeuses, because that was a really fucking cool concept, and I very much enjoyed platooning it, as hectic as it was. I'd like to apologise to the squads if there was any breakdown in communication while we were dealing with the contact down at the southwest point. I believe I may have fallen out of contact with Alpha due to the radios ranging out and the terrain. I hope my platooning wasn't too scattered. Obviously, when you're trying to deal with so many things going on at once, talking to air assets and SPAA, it can get a bit hectic, even with my wonderful RTO monkey. And the short-lived Sky platoon was a very bad idea, and I will not be doing it again. Alpha.
Alpha. We had a good time. Pretty sure we had. The first going into post 3, we did well. Going into the radio tower, getting attacked, we lost most of our men up there, but we managed to get the radio tower secured as limited the number was. And we also split the team up to move some of our men to post 4 to sort out the situation. But as soon as that happened, all of them got wiped out. So we had to force all of Alpha team with Bravo team to push into the town, which was successful. There was a bit of miscommunication here and there with Alpha, because I thought that part of Alpha was going to wait for us at the form up, but they pushed in without us, which I got no problems with. It was a miscommunication, and we did successfully going into the city with Bravo. So overall, it was a fun op.
User joined your channel.
Bravo.
Beginning of the op for us was a little chaotic. Just had a little bit of a breakdown with the AI and us not suspecting the AI to be right there as we came over a crest. Passat squad did good. I'm going to continuously try to work on my squad leading, as I think I have things I could improve on from that op. Squad did excellent. Okay, that's all.
Who's next? It's the SP. Yeah, thank you. SPA.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. That's me. Shall I go first then? Yeah.
SPA
first of all,
1.
yeah, that's me then. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I had fun. Sorry, Inu, that you didn't have a lot to shoot at. Thank you for being my driver. Yeah, sorry for the squad for me being listening on your short range and asking you questions over short range. Yeah, we had fun. Only at the last part we ran out of ammo and then we got ambushed by a squad. That was less fun. For the rest, yeah, I had fun. That was it.
So we'll probably SBA 2. We had fun, especially to the point where PT went, "Oh shit! There's a squad of 6 helis behind us." He turned the gun. I saw through the camera there was about 6 or 7 enemy helos flying towards post 1 in the airfield, and we're like, "We'll get as many as we can." When we got to the airfield, we probably scared the shit out of the AI as we just stormed on it and mowed them down. But yeah, we and got to the point where Taylor did a mistake and teleported us all in a cloak, which caused our SPA to blow up. But at that point, we ditched the other SPA in the airfield, got a new one out. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty chuffed that I shot down a helo as well. But overall we had fun.
Fish.
I didn't do. I did a single carry for respawns in, because at no point was I radioed to do so. I was not requested, even though I believe that was part of the mission to start with. There was plenty to shoot at, so I'm not even going to bother talking about that. I feel like if you was going to have the helo do reinserts, probably tell people, because I didn't really feel needed half of the mission. The one time I did anything really was when all those helicopters moved to the airfield and I gunned down a bunch there. But even then, that really wasn't a big threat. I kind of feel like the helos moving onto the airfield and taking the airfield would have been a good end point that the players then come back and assault to clear it, rather than the final town. But that's just me. But yeah, overall mission concept was fine. Can't really comment anything else. Other points?
Is there any other assets?
No other assets.
All right, moving on to any other points, Dolly.
Right, so I've had a chat to the Zeus's already, and obviously Wynn stated that the few errors with the vehicle and the uniform and the similarities and the PID and, you know, so on and so forth, and the fact that, yes, it's hard to zoom to different places when your vehicle, you know, looks at a minor incline and goes, I don't think I'll bother. We all know that. What I just want to say is, I've got a bit of a thing for radio comms. You know, those of you who know me know my background. And there were points where people were just talking over each other, and as opposed to saying break, 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 they just carried on sending their transmission, even though people were already talking. So then you just had this amalgamation of people talking over the same net, so information was getting lost. You then had short range on the, you know, if you're like me, you have it on two different ears. So you've got four voices talking at the same time in your left. You've got four voices talking on your ear on the. You can't control a situation like that. No one can. You know, if it was me or BA or Mark or Fish or, you know, Jay or, you know, there are a few people who would have just gone as platoon. Everyone come silent. Right. This person, this person, this person, this person. It's something that everyone needs to bear in mind, that you've actually got to wait till people are finished talking, very much like we are now, before start sending a transmission, unless it's a properly urgent transmission of, you know, the Russians are literally coming over the hill now. And in which case you shout break, 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 and then everyone should jump off. And if you hear break, 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 everyone should jump off of comms. Also, short range can be used for having a laugh. When the squad leader turns around and says, if you know, if the squad leader turns around and says clear comms, guess what? That's when the laughing and joking stops. You shouldn't have laughing and joking over the long range. You know, yes, I muck around and change call signs and stuff like that, but it shouldn't be long drawn out conversations. There was one, and I won't go into details or anything, but it was too long while there was more important shit going on. And generally, just before you transmit and before you talk over long range, take a breath, think about what you're going to say, then transmit. Don't just transmit straight away the first thing that comes into your head, because it goes to shit. Those few things that I've mentioned should really be implemented by the player base just as a basic level. And yeah, that's all my points.
Right. Where are we now? Inu scene, Ashley scene, BS scene. Right, that's
There's
it.
no others.
Anyone want to run a second up? Put your names down in the chat.
User disconnected from your channel.
Right, bringing up the name wheel.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Now we've got Ashley, AC, Milk, Monkey. Right, and
User disconnected from your channel.
anyone else? Going once, going twice, spinning.
User disconnected from your channel.
And it's Monkey.
User left your channel. User disconnected from
Congratulations.
your channel.
Yes, just keep.
Right, I'm going to be ending the stream there. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't followed, please consider following. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It would be incredibly appreciated if you were to do so. If you want to stay up to date on anything that I'm doing, then there is my Discord in which you can come and join, which I've posted. The link is in the chat. If you want to watch any further content, there is my compilation videos, which is the YouTube youtube.com/c/markofme. That's my compilation videos. Please go give them a watch and give the channel a sub. If you want to watch any past streams, then there is the Mark of Me VODs channel. Yeah, that wasn't fun, but I'm glad someone had fun during that. But thank you for watching. I'm just going to end it. I'm not going to raid anyone. I'm just tired and I'm probably going to go to bed in the next 5 minutes. So yeah, thank you again, and I'll hopefully speak to you all another time.